Welcome, everyone. I am joined by Cynthia today, and we are going to write a drabble for this week for whatever the prompts are. I don't remember right now.
I don't either. I don't know. I looked at them when you posted them, and they have since left my mind, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I had a haircut this morning, so I'm running late because of that. Because I planned my time poorly, and so now we're here.
It all worked out.
Yeah, no, don't show that. I don't want to look at that. Hi, Nina. Welcome. And anybody else who's here. Oh, Nina says, Cynthia, your earrings are so cute. Oh my God, they are. I hadn't even noticed them yet. That's adorable.
Yes, I
Did you
made
make
them.
those?
I
You
did.
did. Of course you
Yeah.
did. I of course you did. What
Yeah.
are they? Are they polymer clay or something like that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes,
That's so
it's very
cool.
fun. I wore them to choir last night, and the lady behind me asked if I was a kindergarten teacher. So I was like, perfect. Everything is going exactly as planned.
Yes. Those are the vibes. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What are today's things? I filled this out, so I put them in this week's prompts. Oh, a message in a bottle and clenching your fist. I specifically chose message in a bottle because for my writer's guild, our quarterly writing competition ends this month, and that's the prompt. So I'm like, I have to force myself to come up with something for this because I
There
really want to actually submit.
Do you have any
So
ideas?
no, never. I have no ideas. Okay, I'll pull this up so I can actually see the chat correctly. Yes, and switch it to live chat. Okay, and hello, Alex. Welcome. How has your morning been, Cynthia? Because mine's a mess.
It's been good. With the time change, I've been surprised at how tired I am. Like every year I'm like, it's fine. It's just an hour. It's whatever. And then every year I'm like, no. So
It's
I've just
awful.
been moving slow. Yeah.
Yeah, this the week after the time change is always the hardest. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Tanya's here. Hello, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
Uh,
Yes.
no, it's always, and I don't like. I never remember. Time change is such a weird thing. It's so hard for my brain to wrap around. So it's like, okay, we moved forward an hour. And my brain is like, okay, everything's forward an hour. But that's not true. Everything's actually backward an hour because we're forward an hour. And like,
Yeah.
why is it darker in the morning now when it feels like it should be the opposite? And
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
happens
it's weird.
every year, but
Mm-hmm.
still can't, like, our brains are not meant to do this.
Yeah. I feel like I trick myself every time to being like, it's gonna be easy. It's not gonna be that dark. It's gonna be whatever, and then I'm
Mm-hmm.
up at 6:30, like I should be in bed. Like, what am I doing? So
Yup.
mhm.
Yeah, yesterday morning was not fun. Taking my kid to school, and it's like, why is it dark? Why would we do this on purpose?
Why would we force ourselves? But here we are. So
Yup.
yeah.
Uh, yes, you're so right, Tanya. The incomprehensible time math, it truly does not make any sense. I am so tired of having to do this.
Well, it is extra confusing because every country does it at a different time. So like
Right. Or not at
I
all.
Or not at all. Like, I didn't
That
know
sounds
that
nice.
Europe always did it at a different time until I was working a lot with Europeans, and they'd be like, "Why are you on?
Mm.
an hour early, and I'm like, I'm working my normal hours. So,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Yeah. It's also extra confusing because, like, Arizona is just like, no, we're not going to. I'm like, why can't we all do that? This is not necessary. We are no longer an agricultural society. Why are we still doing this?
Yeah. No, my phone is already ready with the support for not doing it, because I got an article this morning that was like, why skipping the time saving or daylight savings time is better for your body, or like doing it is worse for your body. And I was like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, what do you
Right,
want me
that's
to
the
do?
problem.
Yeah.
If I don't change my times, my clocks, then that's fine. But I do have to adjust literally everything that happens an hour earlier. So
So
that
why are you
doesn't
telling me
do
about
anything.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, Nina said, especially since not every place changes time at the same time, and some places don't change time at all. Like, I never know what is happening. Truly. It takes a while to adjust to my own time change, but other places are different. It's all dumb.
What is life? What is time? What
Time
is
time is fake already. It is already like a human construct. Like, time is real, but also we made it up. It's both things.
mm-hmm. As are
I
many
hate it.
things. Honestly, so much stuff is like
Yes.
we made it up and it's real and it's also not.
Right. It's some mixture of both because, like, time definitely passes. That happens. That is not something we can pretend isn't real.
Mm-hmm.
But how we measure it and why we choose to measure it in those ways are very much things that we just made up.
Yeah.
And it's dumb.
Yeah.
Uh, right, Nina, calling work and being like, I do not do time changes, thank you. That would be nice. I wish we could do that. I mean, I guess technically I could, working from home, but I wish everyone could. That'd be great.
This gives me the idea, like, what if there was a religion where your religion was not doing the time change? And so you're like, it's a religious observance, actually. Like, I can't
I
change my
mean,
time because it goes against my religion.
you're making a convincing argument for religion.
You can use it for good, and that's how you use it for good.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That'd be perfect, actually. Oh my gosh. Tanya says, funnily enough, my grandma doesn't change her clocks. So she just entirely, as a matter of course, is like it's 8 p.m. when the clock's. That's amazing. I love that.
I feel like I've definitely done that in my car before, where I just I'm like, I'll change it next time because right now I'm rushing somewhere, and then just cute,
You never
and then it just
do.
continues. Yeah,
And then it's like, well, there's only a month left until the next one. Why bother?
because then I'll just have to
brilliant.
change it then. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the point? Um. Maybe.
We'll see.
I don't think anything could convert me to any form of religion, but that was a really convincing argument. Hi, Angel. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm still coming down from being late, so we're adjusting.
It's okay.
I don't have any of my things. Oh, of course I don't have it open. I have to make a new document, so I'm not just adding on to the same February document.
Oh, did you have all your drabbles in one document?
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I feel like when I work with short fiction, it feels weird for it to be like this brand new thing. But longer fiction is like one document is drowning me. Like,
So you have to have somewhere in the middle for like all of them. Like they all have to be within like a
yes.
thing.
Okay. And I also specifically had it on Google Docs so that I am not, so I can access it from my desktop or my laptop. All my long stuff is in Scrivener, which doesn't have that ability. But so for the drabbles, I don't know. Doing it in one document just seemed to work better. I talked about what they were and I already forgot. I'm pulling them up again.
Oh, the message in a bottle and clenching your fist.
Yes. Okay. Why do I still have DaVinci Resolve open? The last time I was on this computer, I was exporting my latest vlog, which was like 2 days ago.
Mm.
I hung out with my mom yesterday, so I didn't do my normal work hours. I'm preparing to like sew my first original thing. So we were going over like all the stuff that I need. I need to buy an iron. I don't have an iron. How am I supposed to sew anything without an iron?
That is hard. I feel like the iron is also something that was like one of my last holdouts. I was like, I don't need an iron. I can do it without an iron. And then it's like, no, you cannot. You actually do need that to do
like
any sort of sewing activity.
Technically you can manage, but it will look wonky at best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Message in a bottle. Mention the fist. I wrote fish. No, fist. Okay. Cleansing
That
a
gave me an
fish
idea.
would be something. Okay, I am behind on the chat again. Okay. Oh, Nina's going to be on vacation during their time change. But Scotland, right? Yeah. That will be extra confusing, though. Okay, Tanya says, I had like several ideas as to what the message in a bottle could be, but none of them quite click. Oh, that's tough. Do you have any ideas, Cynthia? I'm curious.
Well, the clenching your fist just reminds me of when people talk about the Pride and Prejudice hand activity. So it makes me think of like a windswept, like Scottish seaside type vibe.
That would be cute. Or not cute. That could go in any direction.
I don't know. I have no idea. It could be either, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pull up my Writer's Guild thing to make sure there aren't any other requirements for this. Oh, Mateo's here. Hello. Nina says, I've not had any ideas for this one yet, so I'll have to try and figure that out. Yup. Why? I am connected to the internet. Why is my Writers Guild website? Is it? Oh, because I put the wrong thing. Isn't it .org? It's .org. Okay.
So close.
Okay, that's. I was concerned. Okay, yeah, a message in a bottle. Da da da. Any rules? Must be a short story or poem about finding a message in a bottle. Okay, thanks. Okay, I don't have anything extra to worry about then. I
Yes. But I guess
write
your
the
message in a
draft.
bottle has to be literal.
Yes, it does for me need to be literal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which their wording is specifically about someone finding a message in a bottle. So that is also like an extra limitation because there you could play with it in different ways, like that aren't finding it.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yes.
Something I don't know. I don't know what am I gonna do. Oh, this is why I needed to include it a as one of the prompts because otherwise I would just postpone it and not write anything. Yeah, Tanya, the reason I chose Message in a Bottle for one of the prompts is because it is the prompt for my Writers Guild's quarterly competition. So I needed to incentivize myself to actually submit to that.
That's helpful too, because I think when I set deadlines for myself of like, okay, I have to do this month, I always end up like the last week of the month being like, and now I have to do it. I have to do it all at once when I had the whole
Yes.
month to do it. So that was smart.
Yeah, that is why I made it the first week's one too, because I was like, I have to at least try to do something for this as soon as possible, because it's already the last month of the quarter, so like I'm already late. Not really. Most people submit like the final couple days, but I if I keep postponing it, then it just won't happen, which is that has been the last several competitions, so
now you'll get one. You'll get in there.
yes. Like
Yes.
that is one of my main goals for the year is I want to actually submit at least once.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes, there is a prize. First place gets like $75, and I think second place is 50 and third place is 25. So that's pretty cool. I have only like I haven't read a whole bunch of the other people like their writing. So I honestly don't know how stiff the competition is. It like I mean it's a bunch of old people. So on the one hand, I don't know how well they know how to use spell check, but on the other hand, they've had years to potentially be writing stories. So I don't know what that balance is.
Who judges the competition? Is it different every time?
We do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're all posted anonymously for everyone to read, and then you vote for like your top 3, I think.
Nice.
So yeah, it's I like the way they do it, that it's not like paneled, because then that means that those people can't participate, and either we would have to switch out who is on the panel every quarter or every year or something like that, or they like never get to actually participate.
Yeah.
I like the flexibility.
I also kind of like if you know the group, you could be like, "Oh, I know what's popular here." Like if you wanted to do that, you kind of could.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like as far as like the genre groups, I know there are a lot of people who write inspirational, There are a lot of people who write like YA and children's fiction. And neither of those are anything I have any intention of writing. So, yeah. There's definitely a lot of people who write thriller and romance, and probably a decent amount who do speculative fiction.
Mm.
But I don't know how many of them are actually submitting though.
Mm.
I don't I have not actually read most of the stuff in the previous quarters because it's the same thing where, oh, I'll get to it later. And then it's like, oh,
Yeah.
last day to vote is tomorrow, and there are like 20 something pieces to read. I'm like, next quarter, I guess.
Not this time.
If I submit, then I will absolutely have to read everybody's, though. So, uh, and it's basically like if you submit, you can vote. Just you're not allowed to vote for yourself. So,
Right.
okay. Alex says I finished my first draft of my short story for March, but it was way too long.
Yay.
Managed to cut from 1848 to 1445. That's awesome though. Like, I mean, you don't have to make it smaller. There is just a trade-off of the longer it is, the less likely everyone will be able to read it. Just purely because that becomes more intimidating. I know fewer people like the longer pieces. A lot of times fewer people are able to fit it in really quick. But that's awesome. Like, I don't think you need to make it shorter.
Yeah.
It's
Do what feels right. The length it's
yes,
supposed to be. Yeah.
exactly. Whatever. Like, I know my guideline for the thing was like aim for 500 to 1,000 words for the short story, but that's a very loose guideline. That's not a rule.
We don't live by hard and fast rules over here.
No, but I don't know how you can be a writer and do that. It's nothing about it is strict.
Yeah.
And yes, absolutely a huge accomplishment. And Tanya's right. Like as far as short stories go, that's still like genuinely quite short. Short
Mm-hmm.
stories are generally like what anything below 10,000 words, and I know some people cut it off higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I've heard like 15,000 and below before, but
Really?
I don't. That is the other issue of like how do you differentiate between a short story and a novella, and there's no exact guideline.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people say 40,000 words and that's a novel. And
I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about
yeah,
that actually. It's more what I mean.
right, exactly. So much of it is like, how do you actually feel about it? Because I don't know
Yeah.
how I feel about that either. Um,
I also feel like between like 10,000 words and then whatever you would consider a novella is like something else other than a short story. Like I don't
right.
know what you call it
Um,
because
I
I've
have
heard
heard the term
novelette, but is
novelette.
oh okay, there we
I'm
go.
I'm not sure what the length on that is though. It would probably fall into that range, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And
Good
nobody agrees
question.
on this.
Right. So
Oh, I hope so, Mateo, but honestly, I don't. I have no idea what to expect, whether I'll place at all. Um, my writing might tend too dark for a lot of people, so they might not like it. I don't know.
yeah.
Leia's here. Welcome. Oh, okay. I'm glad your meeting went better, or things got better after the meeting. That's good. And but a medical exam, oh no. Well,
yeah, go get them, Leah.
I'm sad you won't be able to hang out with us, but yeah, you need to get to
that's
that.
important.
Okay, Alex says, thank you. That makes me feel better. It was a fun exercise, really stripping it down. This is definitely the short story, or the shortest story I've ever written, so it was good practice. Absolutely. Like, that has been my favorite thing about doing the drabbles, is really focusing on the line editing. And, like, I feel like I made a lot of improvement in that direction, which is good because I hadn't done line editing in a long time.
That is good. Yeah. I feel like because I really love short fiction, because I know you were saying, like, at the beginning of the challenge, part of the reason you chose it is because you're, like, trying to write some shorter stuff.
Everything gets bigger all the time. I can't stop
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. And I really like
Out
just,
of
like,
control.
little teeny tiny, like, almost nothings that is just like, oh, it's just a little something.
Yeah.
And so, like, the drabbles were really fun and easy, but then, like, trying to get back into, like, writing a longer work, I really wanted to go back and, like, make it nice. Because with the drabbles, I could write like
Right.
5 sentences and then be like, oh, how can I make those 5 sentences work better? Whereas, like, if you're writing, you can do that with a novel, but it would take me forever. So I've, like, finally gotten back into a place where I can just, like, just let it out. But yeah, I'm excited to, like, dribble the drabbles back in.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy doing them weekly more. And, like, it will be less all-consuming. And make it easier for me to adjust. Because I really struggled a lot. Like, being neurodivergent, transitions are difficult. So mentally transitioning, like, this is why it didn't work as a warm-up. I was like, oh, I'll just write a drabble. It literally takes me half an hour, if that.
Right.
And then I can spend hours working on a different project. But my brain is like, no, I'm still thinking about this, and I will be for the rest of the day. So, too bad. And so I was barely able to work on any other writing during February, which was frustrating, but yeah. So doing it weekly will be better. It will give me time to work on something and complete it, and then I can move on to main project stuff. I can't multitask. I can't, like, work on multiple projects at once.
Yeah.
I don't. My brain cannot do it. Oh, hi, Christina. Oh, we are happy to keep you company. Tanya has to change your address, like, on files, I assume. You moved months ago now, right?
Is it like you have to, like, go in and announce your new address? Like,
yeah, I'm curious about that. Oh my gosh. Christina, I hope you are able to get your work done early and do some writing. Sneaking in writing that was the best part of an office job. It's like, oh, I'm caught up on everything. Don't mind me writing in this notebook real quick. Everything's fine.
I'm not doing anything. Don't pay attention to it.
Yeah. Oh, Mateo says, I was so impressed with myself when I did a single drabble. Could not imagine writing a bunch of short fiction. It's an adjustment. If you're not used to it, it's hard. But I think in February, it really just took me like that first week to adjust to being able to do it regularly. I don't know. It worked out well.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex says, I'm new to line editing and serious writing in general, so I was pleasantly surprised I was able to cut 400 words without cutting meaningful information. It really is amazing, like, how much you can cut without losing anything for the story.
It is.
Every time I read something that I wrote, I'm like, man, I could cut so much more out of this, actually.
Yeah. It's interesting too, because like that when you're doing the drafting, like you're
Yes.
like, I don't have to write all this stuff, but somehow you do have to actually write it down.
Yes.
Like you actually have to
for
do
sure.
it, and then later be like, never mind. But I don't know. That's a weird adjustment for me because sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't write this part of the sentence because I know I'm going to cut it later. But I'm like, actually, for myself, I do need to write it.
Yes. And you don't always know exactly what part will need to be cut and what part
Right.
needs to be fleshed out. Like my initial stuff is usually very heavy on dialogue and action, and some of that winds up getting cut, but I still have to add in like more internal stuff. Interiority, that's the word. And like descriptions and stuff. So I don't know, it really depends on how your writing process is. But no matter what, the rough draft is rough for a reason, and a bunch of it needs cut.
Yes.
Tanya says, I now feel like the longer stuff is so hard compared to short little things that are allowed to just be incomplete and still feel done. Yeah, it is. It's such a different way of writing. It's like truly a different medium.
Yeah, I agree. But I think you'll get there, Tanya. Because I definitely I struggled with it for like a week or two, and like the first few days that I was drafting back in my project again, I would only write like 100 words because I would write the 100 words and I'd be like, okay, time to transition, like time to do something else. But I've done more as time went on. But yeah, that is hard.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm behind. I moved months ago, but I have to officially register an address in this new city. Okay. Okay. You can use the interim address. Okay. That makes sense. I feel like I haven't moved anywhere in like 11 years, so I don't even want to think about that.
There's so much stuff you have to do when you move that you just shouldn't think about if you're not doing it. It's best not to.
It's so stressful.
Yeah.
Like, at least most of the hard stuff is over. The moving has already happened. So,
right.
Just dumb paperwork. Okay, Christina says, I'm usually never writing during work, but I do remember sneaking writing while I was in high school, college. Oh, constantly. No, I always had a notebook wherever I went and a book. No, I got in trouble at school for reading and writing when I was supposed to be paying attention.
Yeah. With the Restream going the other way, I'm always like, where did we leave off? I can't remember.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. Mateo says, I can sometimes write at work, but the quality isn't the best because graveyard makes my brain mush. I am not surprised. Yeah. Like when you've had a full day and then you're also still working. I don't, that sounds so difficult.
Sounds like a brain mush time for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Alex says, I'm green enough that I don't have a great feel for when I'm drafting extraneously yet. But that still totally makes sense to me. Best to just get it all out. Yeah, exactly. Array is here. Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Oh my gosh, how behind am I? Okay, no, there's the bottom of the chat. Okay.
Luckily, everyone's just chatting with each other. It's not like we're super
Yes.
behind in the
Okay.
things.
Oh my gosh. Working in a graveyard would be super cool, actually.
I don't know if I could do it at night personally, but
yeah, maybe
I think
during
I'm
the
too
day.
scared. I'm too skeptical.
That would be fun though.
It would. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Oh, is there static on your mic?
There might be. I don't actually know what I can do.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Okay.
That's the short version of turning it off and on again.
Mm.
I have a feeling it's probably still static. Well, let me see.
How does that sound, everybody? I heard it a little bit, but it was off and on, so I don't know how much the recording was catching.
Yeah, I'll have to. Okay, I turned it down, so I don't know if that if you can still hear me. Well,
you sound fine to me. I'm not hearing any static now. Let's give it a minute for the chat for it to catch up.
Yeah.
Okay, Araya says, I for sure work on my writing while working, but only bits here and there. It helps break up the monotony of working. Oh, for sure. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good brain break because I'm taking on after Tanya.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, Alex says better now. And yeah, everybody's saying it's better. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Crisp and creamy. That's a word choice.
I don't know that I like it. Both the crisp and the creamy, like it's the smooth, but also crisp. Like, I don't know about that. It's definitely evocative, Tanya.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I love it. It's slightly horrifying, but in a fun way.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well,
are you ready?
11:47, which we started like 10 minutes late. So it's been
fine.
like 35 minutes-ish. Okay. All right. Are we ready to try to write a drabble? I have to figure out something.
Just see what comes out.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Custard audio. Oh no.
And Mateos and curdled audio.
Curdled, yes. Like peanut butter crackers.
Ooh.
Horrifying.
Wow, we really do have writers in the chat.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Wow, what a magical time.
Truly. Okay, let's get this set up.
Tanya. Okay. I'm not going to be able to focus.
Gosh. Yeah, that's a choice.
Wow.
Oh, yes, using it for evil.
Truly.
How dare you?
For evil and chaos.
Okay, let's actually do a sprint and figure out what the hell we're gonna write. Okay, prompts: a message in a bottle and clenching your fist.
Okay.
Let's
Recentering.
figure this out. Oh my gosh. All right. Good luck, everybody. See you in 30.
Good luck.
back.
Hello. How did it go?
Better than I expected. Which I don't know. I struggled a little bit at the beginning. It was tough. But
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe I'm out of practice already. It's been a week.
Oh well. Yeah. No, I also when I was starting, I was like, and then I wrote like 150 words. I was like, okay, never mind.
Nice.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I know Okay. Yeah. Emma is here, and where was it? Yeah, pop up. Don't give me options. It's her publication day. That's so exciting.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. This is the first in her Castle Cove series.
Ooh.
That sounds so much fun. That sounds very murder mystery, cozy mystery type of title-ish.
It definitely sounds cozy.
Yes.
It's definitely some kind of cozy. Yeah.
Cozy mysteries usually have a little bit more play on words, but it's very, very cozy vibes. That's awesome, Emma. I'm so happy for you. I hope it's going well.
Yes.
Tanya says, finally found inspiration. That's awesome. Oh, Beth is here. Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Okay, Alex got 102 words. Oh my gosh, you are so close. Surely there's 2 words you can cut. Like,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I struggled a lot with editing this one. I kept like cutting too much and then being like, okay, but how do I fit 2 more words into this? And then I rewrote a whole paragraph and had to cut like 10 words. It was a lot of back and forth on this one.
I'm right there with you. I think I got to like 97 once, and I think right now I'm like at 112. So it just, yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like I had that issue during February at all. I think I was just able to like slowly whittle it down. This did not work like that.
It's always something different.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is good enough to submit, but also if I don't submit it, I probably won't wind up submitting anything. So I should probably just suck it up and do it.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen, really?
Truly. Like,
yeah.
Nothing will happen. That is
exactly.
The worst.
Yeah. Do you want to say what yours is about yet, or are you gonna wait?
I think I can read it. I think
okay.
I think it's. I'm not sure I'm going to do any more editing to this, so yeah. Oh, I'll have to come up with a title. I hate submitting things. I don't have a title.
Isn't that so difficult? Yeah. When I submitted some of my drabbles, like I was like, I was like, what do I do with this? Like,
Yeah.
It's so small. Like the title is almost adding like another sentence to it.
Sometimes, yeah. Like if you can manage a 1-word title, then it doesn't feel too imposing. But that's not always possible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read this. Your hand clamps around the rolled up paper, fingers white from the pressure. Nearby, the shattered bottle juts up between several rocks, leaving you with nothing but the worn page it once held. You don't want to open the letter, don't want to expose its secrets or the missive you know it carries. This craggy beach is your home now, and has been for 18 days. The salt coats your sunburned skin and tangled hair, and that message, that plea, was a lifeline you didn't realize you were counting on. Finally, you unclench your fist and reveal your own shaky scrawl. So that's
Whoa,
the-
I like that one.
I just started writing, like I had no idea what I was doing, and like halfway through I was like, oh, I found a twist that I liked.
That's a good twist. Because it was like, I was like, ooh, this is pretty, but then also that last sentence.
Yeah. Whoever they are, they're not having a good time.
It sounds like a horror movie or something. Like it's
There's that whatever. It just came out recently. The one I want to watch it. It's Rachel McAdams, where her plane with her boss crashes, and like God, I need to watch that so bad.
I feel like
But
the
yeah, now that you
corporate
say
rage
that-
inside of me will be like
Yes!
realized.
Oh. Yeah, no, that sounds great. Oh, On the Rocks. That's not a bad title. That's a good idea. I will definitely be thinking about that. Oh, thank you, Christina. Oh my gosh. You guys are so sweet. Okay, Nina said, I got caught up in making my mood board for my fanfic side project. That's exciting. But also started the drabble. You are making excellent progress then.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, Araya got through 44 comments. That's a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. That is totally fair, Tanya. It's auditory processing is not always up to snuff. Mine is often very delayed.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this though. It turned out better than I expected. How's yours going? You said 112 words?
Yes, let me check. I don't remember. We're at 107, but I need to like add a sentence and probably because I realized it was
Right.
like they have something in the second paragraph that I never say they have in the first one because I cut it and then I was like, wait a second. You can't do something with something that like no one knows you have. So yes.
Yeah, that does need fixed a little bit.
It might be helpful to the reader. But
Yes.
yes. I went with the moody windswept cliffs and also some ridiculousness because I just can't help myself. So
I love that. No, I love all your silly little drabbles. If you guys haven't watched her video where she reads drabbles, watch it. It's so cute.
you can enjoy some silly times with me.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like half of your drabbles are like eerie, creepy, like something awful is happening, and the other half are just like this silly little thing.
Yep. I love balance. Let's either make it like really like freaky scary or just like, ooh, a cute little something. So
Yes. I love it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, Mateo finishing breakfast. That's good. I ate cheese because that's all I had time for.
That's good.
When we finish up here, we're gonna go get tacos
Oh, that sounds
because
good.
it's Tuesday, so they're $1.
Nice.
Okay, Araya said, to be fair, most of them are ad comma. Yeah, that's fair.
Everyone counts. Count all the commas as wins.
Yes. Okay, you want to do another sprint?
Sure.
Okay. I will get that set up, and I will spend that sprint emailing this in to my guild thing,
Yes.
because
there you go.
otherwise, when will it happen?
It's not gonna happen.
No. I have to do it before I second guess myself and chicken out, like you do.
Yeah. I feel like that's the trick of submitting. You just have to be like, okay, this is my moment, and I'm doing it, and it's done.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good luck, everybody. See you in 30.
Good luck.
How did it go?
It went really well. I finished a drabble and then I wrote a silly drabble. So I have two
Ooh,
drabbles. How'd it go for
that's
you?
exciting. I submitted it, and so that's done.
Yay.
And then I read a couple of the submissions that are already available to read. They're decent. I don't know. It's going to be a weird experience reading everybody's writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very much not my typical genres.
That is interesting. Because I'm not in a writers group locally, but I've looked at it and they promote the published authors who are part of it. And part of the reason I haven't joined is most of them are like write memoirs or like family histories or like things like that. And I'm like, that's just not what I'm doing. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that in there as well. I'm very glad that the guild has the genre groups, because if it didn't have that, I don't know if I would get a whole lot out of it. I definitely enjoy my speculative fiction group more than the main meetings, but I don't know. So I have found like people that are more my age, which is nice, because most of the speculative fiction writers are younger. And yeah, they're good people, but so I'm not interacting a whole lot with the majority of people in the guild, and
Right.
yeah, so it's weird.
It is funny. It's like you come out of your like little classroom and see the whole school and you're like, wait a second, hold on.
Right. Yeah, that is what it is. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Nina got her drabble done. 100 words. That's awesome.
Yay.
And Alex finished their drabble.
Woo.
And hopefully got some food. Mateo did a drabble.
I love
That's
how many people are today. It's so magical.
It makes me so happy. Nina said, I might need to write a second drabble because I had another idea that I like even more. Do it. That would be awesome.
Yes. A double drabble, if you will.
Yes. Vic is here.
Hi, Vic.
Just returned from work. Hello. Oh, yeah. Mateo, you can DM me and I can send you a link to the drabble server. Tanya says, yay to submitting and yay to silly drabbles. Yes. And Christina listened to music while struggling with this very slow work comp. Yeah. I hope it gets a little better.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Alex. That's hilarious. I didn't want to subject those poor nice people to the horrific things I'd be writing sometimes. Real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so nice. My neighbor who I do choir with, she very kindly was like, oh, so you said like you have something that's being published at the end of the month. Can you send it to me? And I was like, maybe. I know she's not gonna like it. I was like, it's a scary little story. She was like, scary. And I was like, yeah. So I feel like, Alex, I'm right there with you. Sometimes people don't need to know.
Yeah. Like, here in the Bible Belt, some of the stuff that I write would not be well received.
Yep. Same
Yup.
here. So. Yeah.
Yeah. Mateo says, I haven't joined my local writers group. I'm too intimidated to share my amateur's drafts of current whips. I will say, at least half the people in the local writers guild here are amateurs. They at least half. And even the ones that are published, most of them are self-published, and many of them, when they're older people who are self-published, it feels like it's more likely that they did not get the editing that they probably needed to. Like, I'm just saying, I don't think you should be too intimidated by that. Most of the people there, even if they aren't amateurs, they were at one point in time.
Yeah.
You know what it's
I
like.
feel like the vibe of most writers group, and you'd probably figure it out pretty quick if it was different. But I feel like most of them are kind of like, oh yeah, we want anyone to join. Like they're not snobby, unless it's that kind, but you'd figure it out pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, at our last meeting, there was this older guy that I don't think I'd met him before because he's from a smaller town and in a wheelchair and is not able to travel that often. But he was like, we need to get more young people here. I'm not getting younger. We need young people. And I'm just like, you're right. You're absolutely right. Most of the people are old. Which is not weird. Like, that's pretty typical, partially because they're old enough that either they're retired or they have some sort of free time.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, people from older generations care a little bit more about community. They're more likely to get involved in community.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we need to get more people in there. I've had one friend join. I'm trying to convince one of my other friends who's also a writer and just moved back to town to join, but she's too busy right now.
Being busy.
Her life is always so stressful, but it's like extra stressful right now.
That's hard.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Vic said, we did have a local writing group. I went to one meeting and then COVID struck. They decided to keep it to Discord. Yeah, people just keep getting busier and busier. That is kind of just like the way our society is set up right now.
It's just a real busy time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For many different reasons. Okay. It is 1:10 here. My kids are I have like an hour to eat tacos. So I need to go.
Sounds good.
Thank you for writing drabbles with us. Everyone did so well. I'm so happy.
Yes.
And yes, Cynthia, I'm so excited to read your drabbles.
Yes. One of them technically isn't the prompt, but it was from when you said clenching a fish. So that's what it is.
I love that though. That's fine. That's
yes.
Beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. My next stream will be sometime next week. Probably Monday. Probably with Tanya. I don't know. Next week is spring break, so you would think that it would be better, but it's worse because there are children, and we plan like appointments on those days. So they both have dental appointments, and I have my regular appointment, and then my birthday is later that week. So I'm trying to figure out when exactly that's going to be.
I guess everyone will just have to stay tuned then.
Yeah,
Get in the drabble server.
I will schedule it as soon as I figure out what it is. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, so thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thank you for hanging out with me, Cynthia. This was so much
Yes,
fun.
it was. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. I will enjoy my tacos. I'm very excited.